Alright. Hello, this is going to be a flippin' talking poo. Do I still do talking poos? Well, of course I do, man. I've missed doing a talking poo. I've missed talking days. I've missed talking poo to you. So basically this is going to be a story where I do lots of hand movements. And about telling you some charity shop news kind of stuff. And some pickups as well. So I'll start with the charity shop stories. Today I went to round the charity shops and I'm going to start calling them charity shocks because $6.99 seemed to be the kind of the price the charity shops wanted to charge for stuff that was worth at best £2. Spider-Man car, get from the 90s, in its box to be fair, but like not in its box as in it's still in its box, just it's in its box. $6.99. I've seen that about 150 times on my travels around the world. Well, the town. And I've never seen it for $6.99. In fact, I don't even think it was $6.99 when it came out brand new. I was just like, oh, what they're doing. Went into another one. Monsters High Dolls. $2 dolls. No accessories bar like some clothes on. No shoes, no hats, no combs out there. Just $2 dolls. Bearing in mind you can get them in like Home Bargains and B&M Bargains like for about 6 or 7 quid. They wanted $6.99 each for them. I was just like, what are you doing, man? What are you like? Away? Couldn't believe it. Anyway, so I just kind of like and left the shop. And I kind of started to give up a little bit of hope on the charity shops today. Sometimes you just don't find anything. And I was fortunate to find 2 things. The first thing I found was this, and it's for the bands. It's an Imaginext Stegosaurus. So, unfortunately there's not the guy in the front, but we do have Imaginext people who can ride that. And it has its kind of armour bit on, which when you press the button, turns into a flying Stegosaurus. I never in all my life would have ever conceived of a flying Stegosaurus. Other dinosaurs I can kind of think, yeah, I can understand, but really, a Stegosaurus? I don't. But I mean, it does look pretty cool. It does have the kind of the plate design as the tips of the wings and all that, and when it folds up they are kind of supposed to be stingy like that. And like the Dino Riders, which obviously this is very reminiscent of, you can remove the armour thing as well and just have a fairly cool looking green Stegosaurus. So that's pretty cool. So that was £1.59. I think pretty well spent. The kids all love it. And then I went into another charity shop, and if you charity shop yourself, you'll kind of know some of the people who kind of work in charity shops and what they're like. So I went in and there was a woman kind of basically like just stood where there's a bucket of kind of toys, usually not much in there, but you might find the odd little gem in amongst them. And she's like, oh, you know, have you come to look at the toys? Is that what you after type of thing? And I was like, well, look, you know, a look would be nice. So then she's like, oh, here's look, this is nice. And pulls out How to Train Your Dragon that has no wings. I was like, yeah, it's got no wings. On this truck, and I'm thinking, like, I can see the stuff that's in the top there, like, and none of it is appealing to me. Even less appealing if you're pulling it out to kind of trying to get me to buy it. Just like, tell you what I really wanted to say to her was, hey man, will you shift out the way so I can get in and have a proper look, man? Anyway, as she was doing that, a small child came up from behind. Not mine, obviously just some other random child. And I was like, oh, get yourself in there, lad, you know, get on. Go on, crack on, young un. And as he was doing that, I saw this guy on the shelf. And I thought, the small soldier figure on this shelf, they're bound to want about 4 quid, aren't they? Turned him round, and lo and behold, his sticker said 50p. So I thought, I'm having him. The little kid was looking for dinosaurs, as opposed to Tommy Lee Jones' cousins who turns into a living cannon or something. There you go. Small soldiers, 50p, definitely worth picking them up all day long. Now then, I have been asked to show me Glump collection, me Glump army off, so I'm going to do that right now. There it is. Obviously I will go into slightly more detail in the Glump army video special, but pretty much that is how it stands right now. 2 boxes full, and as you can say, you can say that. Can you say that? Say yes if you can say that. I do have more packets to open though, so they will be growing. And the final thing, which I've really been looking into picking up, clearly I've picked it up as opposed to is Combiner Wars, Transformers. Oh my god, these are pretty cool. Definitely kind of got me hook, line and sinker these. Like, fortunately there was only 4 in the wave, so that should be fairly manageable, I think. The only thing I collect currently that I pay retail for is the Ninja Turtle figures, and I think there's not many that I need now, so they're kind of dying off, and this is the new thing coming in, so pretty chuffed for them. And the thing I have got, which I'll have to get right on my little tippy toes to get it for you. It's just behind you, so do forgive me if I accidentally rub my shoulder along your bosom. There's Optimus Prime, and I've slightly picking my nose. I've slightly customised him there, so he has one of them. What's them faces called? They get rocks, but they get big eats. Dwayne Johnson. What do you call them? Is it the Easter ones or something? I don't know.
Oh, so, Easter Island.
Easter Island. Yeah, not like it. So, but pretty cool. But
they were a big rock with a face.
A big rock with a face on it, I think. Oh, you guys knew what I was talking about, didn't you? Eh? Big rock with a face on it. So there you go. So that's pretty cool. Trying to think what I was going to say then. I don't normally. So anyway, I'll put him back. Actually, I'll leave him down because I've got Alpha Bravo. I'm going to play Alpha Bravo later on. So I'll leave him down there. There you are. Thank you. But I've got a Mars bar now. I've got a Mars bar, so I'm going to go and deep fry this. So thanks for watching, guys. Do stay tuned for more talking poos and all that. And I'll catch. Did I say catches? I think I might have said I'll catch you later on. But anyway, you know how the crack is. See you in a bit. Bye. How does it stop again?